see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
That intro was very quiet. Right? Maybe we go to headphones for dynamic range? Alright, give me a minute. I want to do one thing. I want to quickly just check to see if the audio mixer is... Yeah, it's high in the audio mixer. Alright, let me sort out everything else. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We should be good to go. Alright, I'm finally playing this game. You're right. It's been a while. The menu music seems loud, but the intro song was very quiet, so it's nothing that I could really do anything about. Maybe the intro video is like a video that just has a really low audio thing. I'm gonna play this with a controller. I'm sorry, but it's happening. And I wanted to point out, the last time I tried to play this game was 6 years ago. 6 years ago I tried to play this game and I gave up. I must have tried 3 days in a row, or like 3 days, and just gave up. Why, sorry, it's the way to go? Really? I thought that the Witcher games were meant to be played with a mouse and keyboard. I mean, I played The Witcher 1 in 2015. And then I played The Witcher 2, I think the same year. I played The Witcher 2. I actually bought The Witcher 2 Collector's Edition. I bought the one that came in a box with a little, you got like Triss, I don't know if you got Yennefer. I think you got Triss and Geralt, and then you got a monster, and you could fold them out of paper. It was like, they were flat, and you punched them out of the paper, and then you folded them, and they made like little stand-up like Funko Pop things. And then you had like a gold coin from the game. And I can't do RTX. I get 90 FPS in Ultra with DLSS on. I get 90 FPS all Ultra in the forest with nothing happening. I think if I was to RTX and stream it, I would be going down to like the high 50s. Maybe low 50s. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. But what do I do? Do I go fresh start? Let's go fresh start, right? And I think we want to go story and sword. I know Death March is fucking insane, but luckily for you, I'm not insane. I'm like a normal person. So I think we're gonna be fine with that. Is the game super loud? I feel like I'm shouting over it. I got like fucking drums and shit going on. Let's go story and sword. I don't think, yeah. If it's just damage sponges, then nah, I'm not interested. It's like Scarlet Nexus. I found out very quickly that Scarlet Nexus was just like essentially tripling the health bars of enemies. That's how it made the game more difficult. Show tutorials, yes. Simulate Witcher 2 save. Could we do something if we have a Witcher 2 save? I'm gonna go yes. It's the default option, so why not? This is really quiet as well. It's the FMV videos are quiet. Well, I guess they'll be quiet in everybody's stream. Well, The Witcher 2 had kinda clunky gameplay, and The Witcher 1 had very bad gameplay, but I played both those games when they were actually like a little bit old. Like I played The Witcher 1 in 2015 and expected it to play like a 2015 game. Which it didn't, of course, because this is a 2015 game, right? Or no, 2014 or 15 is when I played it. Yennefer, boys. This isn't a fight that's in the series, right? This isn't the fight when everybody's fighting in the show. I've only seen up to the middle of season 3 and then I dropped the show because it was boring as fuck. Yeah, this isn't that big fight with like the mages and everything. I think this is from the books. Also, it's so quiet, man. It's like stupidly quiet. I normally sit here at 18 volume. I'm at 47. And I'm going up. I'm going up to like 60. Really good cutscenes. Like, really, really nice pre-rendered cutscenes. So I'm guessing it's meant to be Geralt and old guy, whose name I forgot. And we're chasing after Yennefer. We're trying to find her. So, are they going to do the investigating, or do I get to do it through gameplay? This is gameplay now, right? Yeah. I got as far as there was a noon wraith, and the game was glitching, There was a Noon Wraith, and I went at the time when it's meant to be at its weakest, and it wasn't weak, and I died, and I was like, this game's fucking shit, and then I put it off. That's literally how far I got. I think I saw the part with Ciri in the castle as well, maybe? I think I saw a part with Ciri. Yeah, that's at the very beginning. Witcher tub. The tubcher. Fucking hell. The audio's better now. I'm at 18 again and it's like... it's fine. Man.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Hot tub category.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Look at his square nipple. Look at his nipple on the far side. This looks good though. The lighting looks really, really nice. I'm at 100 FPS for Witcher ass.
So, later then.
See you later.
Can we not lower the camera and have another look at the cheeks? Can I say there's one thing I never... Ooh, baby! There's one thing I never understood about The Witcher, and like watching the series only made me more confused. He's meant to have no emotions. But why does he like smooch the waifus and, you know? Like, does he still have lust but he just doesn't have love? Is that the thing? Like, how am I meant to read it? How am I meant to read his intentions? Does he still get, like, physical pleasure, but... he has emotions, the others do too, they just... Oh! Because it's never... I don't feel like in The Witcher 1 or 2 it was ever explained. It was just meant to be that he's a badass. But there wasn't as much romance stuff in 1 and 2. Oh yeah, and I've got fucking... Xbox buttons popping up, even though I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller. Hold up, I think we're already at our first problem. Gameplay. I want the camera to be, yeah, distant camera, not close. Alright, what the fuck are we doing? Witcher senses. I can smell stuff.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Let's talk to Yennefer. Is that my clothes? Yennefer's clothes?
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
It's funny seeing like seeing Yennefer look like this when I'm used to her looking like totally different in the show. What are we doing? Want to stay with you a little longer? Let's be unreasonable. You're right. I should go see Ciri. I think we're gonna go see Ciri, right? Are we up for the romance in this game? Yeah, she looks more like, I don't know, Eastern European in this.
I missed you a lot.
Triss in the show is
We'll have plenty
nothing like Triss.
Go and train with her, then come back.
I'm thinking
Give me
the
a
right
chance to
person,
put my
right? Triss
face
in the
on.
show?
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known
Yeah,
me.
Triss is nothing like her.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I had to Google it. There's like 1,000,001 people who could have played those roles though. But maybe they were too expensive, right? Like fan castings for the Witcher series have been around since like 2010. I like the Ciri casting. I think Ciri was great. She looks totally different in the second season, and I had to actually check to see if it was a different actress, and it turns out it wasn't. It was just like she just had I think they darkened her eyebrows in the second season or something. I think they did something with her makeup as well as her being like older, and she just like looks really good as Ciri. Like she's good in both. All right, let's go to the balcony, right? It says use my senses to find the key to the bedroom, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we need to go to the balcony and jump off.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
75 FPS. Should I be worried? There's Ciri on the wall, right? Down there. Can I save? How do I save? I wanted to jump off the wall.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
She's the spawn of Satan in this? Oh no. But she's a baby, right? Isn't she like really young in this one? For the first part at least?
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Oh god. You can't be mad at a baby. If she's like under 16, then you can't get mad at her for being a brat. I mean, I played Scarlet Nexus, right? Pretty much all the girls were under 16 and brats. Can't get mad at it.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But
So this
has
is
to end.
this is like for people that watch the series.
Killing
This is like
monsters is not
after
something
series
you
3
take
and
lightly.
after series 4 of The
Ciri
Witcher,
must
right?
understand that.
Like, it's
She
way
was
after.
one of us. I'll see you below.
Because in season 3 you're headed to Cairn Morn with Ciri, right? Like, I know it's not perfectly connected. Like, it's not exactly a tie-in. It's just another interpretation.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
These animations are pretty good for 2015. Actually, really good for 2015, to be honest. Like, comparing this to maybe like Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is probably the closest Tomb Raider game to this.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
And Rise is also a very good looking game.
Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right, take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
OBS, right, the broadcasting software right now, is using 1.1% of my 5600X CPU. 1.1%. That's how much it's using. Because I'm encoding this with like the NVENC encoder on the RTX 3070. 1.1%. That's the headroom. And probably all it's doing is like, you know, running the software. It's not really doing anything. It's just like a pass-through, right? It's pretty cool. That means that all the CPU is free to play the game, which is probably why I'm getting decent FPS in the game. I'm gonna go better not. I'm gonna go easy on her. If I spoil her, will she become a brat?
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes, because I do not know what the fuck I'm doing.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Is the volume okay?
Bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
I feel like the volume should be okay. It looks okay to me. Like I'm used to looking over and seeing how high the little meters bounce, and it looks like they're bouncing pretty high.
I'll trip and fall.
What
Am I
did
meant to be
tell you
beating
about
her?
breathing through your mouth in rhythm with your steps?
Where am I going?
Siri,
down here.
cut it out.
Oh! Parkour. Grumbledunk, why do you hate kids so much? It's come up a couple of times.
win.
Why do you hate them?
Your legs are longer.
Oh my god.
Just need to grow a bit.
Kids are great. They're entertaining. They're like literal entertainment. They're like old drunk people. Oh wow, look at his face. He's in the show, right? Isn't there a Witcher in the show that has like a really
Anything
fucked
to
up
say
face?
for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword.
Why is
At the
Vesemir
very
like
least,
50
you
inches
want to be
wide?
able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Won't weasel out of this. Could have said you did the exercise while Vesemir was asleep. I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna teach her how to
So
lie.
you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle
Wow.
Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
You know, like how the try count isn't like a huge thing in games nowadays.
What do
Like
you think?
nowadays,
Should we start
engines
by
can run like a
reviewing the
lot of
fundamentals
tries,
or go
right?
right to free training.
Vesemir's gauntlets and his his van braces are just covered in fucking polygon after polygon. No wonder this game was hard to run. Like, seriously.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters.
He probably
need
has
to
more
own the
polygons
fundamentals.
in that than he does the
Ciri's
rest of
barely
his
a
body.
novice.
His van braces are like A million polygon.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Do I need to read all this? Fuck it, we're not reading, but we are fighting. I learn through doing shit. Press up to select and deselect targets.
Quick,
Oh no,
Geralt.
it's
1, 2, 3.
R3.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Dodge.
A strong blow?
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
More footwork, more footwork, more energy, more energy, more passion, more passion, more footwork.
Come on.
More energy, energy. A roll out of the way. Okay. Right, we can Dark Souls roll.
Think I'm training Ciri
Parry.
tomorrow.
Ciri,
She's likely
see
to
how
be more of
Geralt
a
holds
challenge.
his sword? It's angled.
Alright, what is the parry like? Is the parry a quick tap or is it a hold?
What now?
What am I supposed to parry?
Is there perfect parries?
Stupid dummy.
What if I just hold it? I'm gonna hold it.
Later. Riposte. Strike.
Press
Counter-strike.
LT just before the opponent strikes to perform a counterattack.
Maybe a storm's coming.
And one. Take that. Slice your jugular.
Am I meant to be counterattacking? Or just like parry and then
Now, young lady,
brush him off?
bring the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs.
Alright, quick menu.
Let's start with Gwen.
Quan. I don't know what Quan is. Quan? Get quanned, bitch.
Tomfoolery. Enough. Come on. Stop, Ciri. Gwen is sometimes called the Witch's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Come on, at them! Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Had enough?
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
He hit me after I sheathed the sword. Did you see that shit?
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
What does he see? The training dummy has a real head in it? What the fuck? I don't remember this. Oh, it's Yennefer. It's a hallucination then? No? Yes?
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No.
Sick. Right. When do we get to go to the taverns and sleep with the waifus? Does that happen in the game? Where's the brothels at? Where's the card games? Where's the gambling?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Let's talk about it. Men should talk about their problems.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Let's go with the bottom one.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
The facial hair looks really good. A lot of games, even nowadays, don't do facial hair as good as that. It all looks like fuzzy and fluffy.
Some hint in there.
Like it all
Didn't
looks
overlook
soft.
anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet
Fucking hell.
soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
I'm gonna say that's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
Which sword do we hit them with? Silver sword? Is this my silver sword? Fucking hope it is. How do I run? Okay, adrenaline points, certain abilities can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. Cool.
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour while playing on Blood and Broken Bones or Death March. Right, so I can meditate to heal. So that's fine, right? Walk up to a horse and press A to mount it. Can I loot? Where'd the other one go? Wasn't there a fourth one? Can I use my Witcher sense? How do I do it? Stuff. More stuff. I kind of feel like this game should be even more widescreen. Is that just a me thing? Like, I kind of feel like the FOV of this game should be higher, so I'm seeing more of the edges, but maybe that's just like a me thing. I don't know. There he is. Monster Brain.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Double press the button so that he comes towards
Because
you.
you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upsetting.
Can you pull out your sword on the horse? You can! Woo! That's cool. Look at this shit. We Elden Ring now. Well, Dutch, we got another plan. We're gonna rob a train. That's my terrible Arthur Morgan impression. Well, Dutch, let's say we go find some hookers.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Hey there.
Dude, there's plenty of trees. You can build another house. Dude, there's fucking drowners. Those are drowners, right? Should we kill the drowners? Fuck it. Let's just go. I feel like we should kill the drowners for the villagers.
We going? Help me! Help!
Sexy haircut coming up? Whoa. It lifted a whole fucking horse. That's pretty strong. I feel like its wings should be double that length.
Yeah.
Sexy haircut.
Come out.
This guy? Damn! He's got the full-on bowl cut.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
We could use a few crowns.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this.
Witches don't work for free, mate. Give me the fucking crowns. Is 50 crowns a lot? How many loaves of bread is that?
Like I said, leads to the main road and
50 crowns is gotta be like 10 loaves of bread, right?
Someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go. Go, go. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages. These are marked with, okay. Nearly hit that kid with my horse, dude.
Damn deer, strip the bark off the trees again.
Oh wait, we're going to this tavern. Why am I like overshooting? Go back, go back. Oh yeah, this is the game where the horse goes on the roofs, right? Is there a chance that our horse is on a roof when we like come out? That's a thing. It didn't happen in your playthrough. I'm streaming though, so it'll happen in mine. That's how it works.
Down before there's trouble. That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
My ass! Did you really just run everywhere? Oh my god. You know the Brahmin on the roof in Fallout 4? I had Brahmin on the roof like every fucking time. Every single time. Because I had a lot of trade routes that went through Sanctuary.
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Wow, Vesemir's a true Slav. With a vodka. Show me what you got.
behind
I
the
want to see how
counter.
much 50 crowns gets me. Sure. 50 crowns gets me... Oh, wow. Hardly anything, right? How much is a loaf of bread? A loaf of bread is... Am I reading this right? 58 crowns for a loaf of bread? Oh, it's a baked potato. A loaf of bread is only 9 crowns. Dumpling? It's, Oh, fuck. What's the Russian dumplings called? Perushki? No. No. Oh, I should know this. I should know this. The ones that have, like, they're just minced beef. Pierogi. Pierogi? Yeah, and then you get, like, dessert ones, right? That have diced apple. Like, diced apple jam in them. You know what? We're getting some of these. Let's get 4 of these and a loaf of bread. And a baked potato. And... Do we buy some Gwent cards? Let's buy some fucking Gwent cards. And a plum. Wait, I didn't get a drink. How... Which one of these is like an actual drink that you can drink? Water's 21. Alright, vodka. Alkahest. Mandrake cordial. I feel like she's making some of this stuff up. I feel like this is stuff that's just like totally made up. Let's get some cow's milk. There we go.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over.
What was that look?
A while to ask after her.
Oh, Vesemir, you fucking dick. There a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment.
Oh, fuck.
Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Who is the Black One? Is that the Nilfgaard? Is it like the name of one of the Nilfgaard guys in charge?
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Thanks for the help.
Thanks. For everything.
Thanks for the Gwent cards. She's spitting on the mug? She is!
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel. Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Parcel out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Yeah, his waist is snatched. Super snatched waist.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
For what? Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs.
You
and
can store
spades,
weapons,
except
armor, and
each
junk in
suit
your
has its
stash
own
for
face
safekeeping.
cards.
Confident
There
they
are
will
also
not be
special
stolen or
cards.
otherwise disappear. Alright, cool. Is there anything in the stash? No. Cool. Alright. Do we play some Gwent?
Wouldn't you rather play war?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Nice mushroom hat.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia,
Oxenfurt.
Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War?
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folks say an omen.
Does she show up
A beautiful
before the
phantom
fights?
rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your books while you still can. Write about the war, what it's really like.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
Sure. I guess we're learning Gwent. They really don't waste any time in getting you in Gwent. It's still the first hour of the game. It's the first hour of the game. We've been introduced to like 6 characters and we're learning a fucking card game. Alright. It's an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of 2 armies in battle. You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. You don't draw any more cards throughout the rest of the game. That's interesting. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is unit's combat row icon. Alright, so you got ranged, close, and siege. Some unit cards have special abilities. Right, cool. Okay. Two cards to discard and redraw. One of them gave you a reward for losing. That's insane. That's actually really interesting though, because then like, if you wanted all the cards or all the rewards, do you have to like specifically lose in some places? Alright, I think I want to keep this one because she's got big boobies. I think I might want to get rid of the higher priced ones or the lower priced ones. I don't know. Maybe I just want to use all these, right? Is this fine? Oh, I used the leader card by accident. Shit. The number on the left shows the current total strength for your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are added when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. So he's in the combat, melee combat, right? With a score of 2. So if I place this guy, I beat him in that row, correct? But now he matches me. But if I play the winter card, fuck it, let's play this guy. Try not to overshoot so much so that you lose the next stages. I don't know what's going on. I actually don't. The weather effect is applied to both sides, right? I think I'm losing already. I think I've lost. That's it, right? There's nothing I can do. Archer is useless with a fog. I mean, I think they're all useless though, right? Because it's rainy and it's frosty. Oh no. Can I not clear those cards? I won the round. Do we completely redraw for round 2? Like, is it a complete redraw of the hand? Oh! Were the cards used in the first round placed into my discard pile and then I can draw those for the second round? I'm kind of confused, but fuck it. It's the first, like, game of it. I'll get it eventually. Plus, I didn't read a load of stuff. I win! Yay!
Well,
great.
You've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
He used the daylight card because he didn't draw anything else, but I don't think he had a choice to draw anything else, right? He was just unlucky that he didn't draw a combat card, I think.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
I'm gonna say none of your business.
None of your business?
Yes. As a vagrant, I deserve no explanation.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
He's quite well spoken for a random vagrant, isn't he? Like, knowing words like omniscient.
And you'll be nearby to help.
I think we've done everything that we could do here for now, right? Maybe we should just leave? There's more peasants to talk to about the fields, or we could talk to Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age.
I think compared to
old yourself.
compared to the first and second game, the series did a good job of showing that some of the monsters and like
see you later, Vesemir.
Some of the cursed people actually had stories and problems. I know the game does stuff like that, right? Like the third game, this one. It has stuff where you're helping people who are cursed and like
done drinking.
Mutated and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Do I want to use this? Wow, Porto. What up, Porto? What up, what up? How far did you get in it? Because like Grummeldunk just made the joke as soon as I started this game that it's gonna take me the rest of the year to finish it. Which is probably true. It's like a 60-hour game, right?
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not.
Like it's a 50, 60-hour game.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Oh god. This barrel rolled. This is like Grand Theft Auto combat. He's just gonna have a rest. He's fine. He's just having a little sleep. Alright. We gotta go talk to a guy. Where's our map? We gotta go talk to the Nilfgaards about Yennefer, and that is all the way over here. Oh my lord. I'm assuming that the game doesn't want me to just go right there, but I think we're going to. Oops, that's my sword. Oh, my camera's stuck. My camera's fucking stuck, boys. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Can I go outside and call the horse to me?
And ye, could ye deliver us from evil?
Sweet Melitele, they'll resettle us all.
Got him.
And bring in the Guardians to farm our land.
It's 100 with the DLC. I own the DLC because Sandy was nice enough to buy me this game like 4 years ago for my birthday, and I didn't play it. No, it's longer than that. Sandy bought me this game like 6 years ago for my birthday. Long time ago. Oh fuck.
Kings do the fighting.
Alright, I think we go on with the main story for the first little while, and then once we've established the main story quest a bit, then we do some other stuff, right? You gotta know where you're going. And the best way to know where we're going is
Kings
to,
do the fighting,
you know,
peasants do the dying.
to do the main story. We should stick to the path as well, right? So we don't get attacked as much, maybe? These guys friendlies? Nice hat. Look at that guy's hat. Oh, fuck. Ship. Wait. Somebody was screaming. Who was screaming? Come here, bitch. Can I throw a rock at his head? I want him to turn around. He doesn't even want to fight. Come here. Is he trying to attack me? What the fuck? He's up. He climbed the mountain, dude. Come on. Come here. Turn around. Fight me. My horse is like 10 miles away now.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Alright, he's in half. That's good. That means he's pretty much dead, right? If you're cut in half. Is that Vesemir? Horse summoning. We got it, we're fine. See, I'm a good citizen, helping out the people of wherever the fuck we are.
Oh, Vavort.
Is he speaking Swedish?
Go, go.
Horse fear level? The horse has a fear level? Roach is fearless, dude. He doesn't have a fear level.
Go, go.
I don't think I'm meant to bring my horse here.
Leather Nordling.
right, maybe we get off the horse.
Poor, dark, and putrid.
All right, what up?
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
Alright, sick. You know, in this game, like, I don't want to ask too many questions because, you know, you're here to watch, not to, like, teach me how to play the game. But in this game, is there a chance that you can miss out on side quests by not doing them? For example, if you hit a certain point in the game, will the side quests just disappear? Like, should I do every side quest as soon as I get it? Because I hate games that do that, but it's a pretty common thing. But then again, this game is open world, so maybe not.
We must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Thank you for only robbing me a little bit.
The elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
You're too tall to be a dwarf. Great. Can't argue with your logic, dude.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Why is this guy actually a nice guy? Like, he's only robbing the farmer a little bit. He's asking to, like, you know, what do I need to help get the job done? I mean... You know what I mean? Like, he seems like a nice guy.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislov. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait, a specific herb, buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
This guy's actually
Tomira,
fucking clever, dude.
An herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Alright, go to the crossroads, go to the
Tomira and Mislov.
hut.
Thanks.
Got it.
Es Sundiakten.
You know what I want to do real quick? I want to lower the music volume. I feel like the music is incredibly domineering during the dialogue sections. Like, it's way too loud. I think it's possibly because I'm playing with headphone dynamic range. So the dynamic ranges of the songs are compressed, making them overall louder than they would be. Maybe I might actually like the audio more if it had a wider dynamic range. See? You see how the music's like really quiet here because it has the full dynamic range? Whereas this is louder. Fuck it, we'll leave it on headphones. Let's have a talk to this guy.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walkie, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Like you to craft something for me.
Ooh. Alright, sure. But we can't do any of this, so fuck it, right? Maybe I dismantle my gloves.
So long.
Your items have been enhanced.
Sheath your sword.
Oh shit! Oop. No, we're good. Pulled my fucking sword out in the middle of a soldier camp. Alright, he said to the— oh shit! South of the village. I thought I'd go along the bridge and go to the south. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, that was fucking funny, dude. Alright. Can I jump this? E. There was a sword and some shit. Wow, the jumping in this game is so light. It's like anime jumping. D&D jumping, where you can jump like a meter extra for every strength point you have or whatever it is. Shit. Alright, to the south, it said, right? So I guess we're going here. This is the herbalist. This is a new quest. This is the hunter. I like that the quest available things show up without you having to go find them yourself. That's pretty good. I guess we fast travel to the sawmill and we speak to the herbalist first.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
Man, my first death in this game was to gravity. Was she hawking up spit? Oops, 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 oops. Let me save real quick. I should also delete these old saves, right? Yeah, let me delete all the old saves and we'll make a new one.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much.
Doesn't she just look like Yennefer but thicker?
Beggar ticks poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
I'm looking for buckthorn. Oh wait, Griffin do that.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
I could try to help her?
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
We're gonna do it, right?
Looking for buckthorn.
I guess we have to make the potion ourselves and then use it on her.
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Can I talk to Lena? Oh fuck. That's not the button, right? I just ate a fucking loaf of bread or something because I don't know the buttons yet. Quests. Secondary quests. Deathbed. Brew a dose of Swallow potion. How the fuck do I do that? Do I need like an alchemy kit? Character, meditation, alchemy. Swallow. Oh shit, it's gonna tell me stuff. Potions. Swallow. I need Drowner Brains, Clementine, and Dwarven Spirits. Why did I turn tutorials on if I'm just skipping them all? Whoa, there's a lot of fucking tutorials. This is actually more armor. Should I wear this? Yeah, fuck it. Wear it. Does every woman in the Witcher games, like, stick their ass out? And wear, like, tight clothes? Like, why are they... Why is the game like this? That's not Clementine. Yeah, that's not the stuff that I'm looking for. Clementine. Maybe it's somewhere else. Clementine. There's probably a way to track ingredients, right? Like, these games always seem to have ways to track stuff like that. That looks like Clementine. No, it's not. Blowball? Blowball. Clementine? Oh, Celandine. Celandine. Alright. If I go to my potion thing... I need a Drowner Brain and I need some Dwarven Spirit. Maybe I'll do a side quest and then try and get money to buy the Dwarven Spirit stuff. That feels like a good idea. It's always overwhelming when you start a new game and you know nothing about it. Like, until you're into the rhythm of the game, it can be hard to work out what you're meant to be doing, where you're meant to be going. Let's do whatever this quest is, and if it's too difficult, we don't do it.
Come on. Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan.
Me pan?
It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery.
What?
Sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
This is the funniest, fucking strangest... Funny as in not haha funny, but funny as in weird story. Like, a guy came in and ranting and raving in the middle of the night and stole her frying pan.
Interesting.
Great.
What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow. Well.
Wait. What did she mean she couldn't break down the door herself?
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
I don't understand one thing, right? You see the buttons that it shows you to press to do stuff? So for example, like to sprint, you press in the left thumbstick, right? But to call horse, you press it in twice. Why doesn't it have an L or an R on it? Because it's R to track quests, but the symbol is exactly the same as the L one. Like, why wouldn't you just make them have an L and an R on it? It's a small fucking thing, but it's like, it could be any one of those buttons. It could be any one of those two buttons, and until you know the controls, you're not gonna fucking press the right one. It just seems very silly. Use your Witcher senses. See if there's anything you can do. Right. Ard sign.
A corpse. Explains the stench. His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Nothing.
Should I steal her stuff? I feel like this stuff's for me, right? I mean, what does she need a blunt crossbow bolt diagram for, right? I feel like this is as good as mine.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
Return the frying pan to the old woman. I'm gonna loot the rest of this. This isn't the old woman's house, right? Like, I'm so confused as to what happened. The old woman's outside, and she says somebody stole the pan, so this isn't her house. This is like the house of the pan thieves. I don't feel so bad taking the stuff if it's the house of the pan thieves.
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks.
Alright, 50 bucks. That's my price, apparently. My price is 50 bucks.
Fry up a nice white fish for supper.
Did she just give me food? It wasn't on screen long enough for me to read it all. Fucking 5 baked apples, 5 loaves of bread. 5 apple juices, and Roach is apparently fucking swimming. I feel like I just got cheated. Alright, let's go do another side quest. If I am stealing, will people like just jump on me right away? Or will it highlight in red if it's like an item that I'm gonna steal? Like it sounds awfully worrying. You say you'll know when you're stealing. Try sneaking into the house to see. No! Do you want me to? Fuck it, right? That's a burnt down house though. That house is fucked. You know what? Let's go into this house anyway. It looks like it's totally fucked. Nothing in here at all.
Looking for trouble?
Hey,
You know what? Let's go into somebody's house. Let's see what happens. Let's find a random person's house and just go into it.
Got a lump of bread today.
Got a lump of bread today. This is literally just what England's like right now. Like, this isn't even like historical Europe. This is just what England's like. Alright, let me save. And this is a house. It says locked. Ooh, oops.
May the sun shine upon you.
This house is open. Alright, how do we steal? Nope. What the fuck was that? Black magic doll? Can be sold to merchants or dismantled into crafting components. Black magic doll. Apparently I can just steal stuff with impunity. You okay, buddy? Oh no. He's not feeling too good, man.
Like crickets. You chew them or swallow them whole.
Yeah, I can just steal shit. Like, for real.
Looking for trouble?
Yep, I even got Dwarven Spirit, which I think I needed for that recipe, right? What did I need? Yeah. All I need now is a brain. Hide descriptions, filters. This is what I mean. Like, look at the buttons at the bottom. So filters is this. And then this is this. Why not just have left and right on the thumbsticks? It's so silly. Let me get that right again. So if it's like a gray circle, it's the left one, and if it's a kind of goldy filled in gray, like an orangey gray, it's the right one. Seems weird, man. Feels weird, man. Is this one better? I got 2 sword upgrades. Ah, it says steal instead of take. Cool. Thanks for Googling it for me. Let's go to this marker. Digga-ding, digga-digga-ding, digga-digga-ding. Alright, y'all got problems?
What the fuck am I to do? Hey? What?
He's a dwarf!
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. But humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arse.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Man, look at this. Yeah, it just says take all on most of the loot I've seen. Like, none of it says steal yet. You'd think that it would be stealing to take it from this guy.
Viper-eyed Hellraiser. Sweet.
So, quests, and we're going to... Twisted Firestarter. They named it after the Prodigy song? Oh my god. Right, use Witcher senses behind the forge, look for clues. It's funny that, like, because I haven't played this game... Is she fucking yawning? Because I haven't played this game before, I just feel like everything's gonna be really difficult and really in-depth, but then I know that this game was like a kind of easy access game, right? Like, a lot of people enjoyed this game, which normally means it doesn't have like a huge barrier for entry, right? But I worry that like the world of The Witcher is so deep and there's so many like names for things and lore, enemy types, that I'm gonna fuck up and I'm gonna like take forever to do a simple quest. But it probably isn't like that, right? Use your Witcher senses, look behind the forge for clues about the arsonist. Does it want me to go in and use Ard on that wall? Huh? Who? No, that's not Ard. That's the Igni thing on that. Alright, this?
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof, then fled through the orchard. A man's. Large.
Alright, we're looking for a big man that eats apples.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
We're looking for a Russian man. No. It's this cow. This cow has legs at night.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail. Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush.
Lost his boots in the rush to put them back on, I guess?
Tracks lead back to the village.
It's this kid with the bow and arrow.
My gran told me about the Smith's boy. Lad went missing one day, so Toad nabbed a witch that was
Theft. Guards won't tolerate theft. Be careful.
Don't be unreasonable.
What is this?
You're about to steal something in full view of the guards. It didn't say steal. It just says, like, it says take all. Alright, it's fine.
What did the folk do?
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Oh, lout.
Weird. Mushrooms. Alright, time to choke a bitch.
Trail ends here.
This is the people whose house I was in earlier. Is it this guy? The guy that's feeling sick? It's him, right?
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Wow, I found this suspect before I was even on the quest. Too good at this game.
Wound.
Too good.
Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No chance.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down.
Calm down. Now follow me.
I gotta apologize. Gotta go. Apologize.
Can I like speed things up? Can I like bring him with me by putting him in a headlock and dragging him? Look at this guy. Do I really have to wait for him? This is unreal. CD Projekt Red. Come on, bro. Oh my god, CD Projekt Red. My TikTok brain, my TikTok like low attention span mind cannot fathom how they thought escorting this arsonist was a good idea. Move. Or I'll chop off your, I don't know, probably like a toe. Alright, I'm picking flowers. You just keep moving. Takes like 1 step forward and 2 steps back. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Nobody gets too far like that. Remember that song? From K-Rose in San Andreas. Louisiana woman, Mississippi man, we get together anytime we can.
Up and at 'em.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage.
He's gonna get hanged?
Trial needed here.
I feel a bit bad.
Just a tree.
I feel a bit bad, but, you know... Why not? Let's fucking hang him. Harsh punishment. Villagers will love you now. Oh god, or else say the top one.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And
50
I managed to save some
coins,
things from
please.
the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
$50 experience points. I don't even know what you do with experience points yet. 20 crowns. There's nothing. Alright, let's check the bounty board and see if there's any drowners. Is that a thing? Oh, wow, there's loads of these. Outdoor relief. Death to the invaders. Nilfgaardian lessons. Brother missing. This Thursday, all peasants living nearby are invited to come listen to Captain Peter Sar Gwynlev speak on the subject of the laws. Alright, we're not doing those just yet. I thought it was going to be quests like, hey, kill this drowner. Or something like that, right? Can I just go to the water at night and find drowners that way? Is that a thing? Oh, wow. Okay. I want a drowner brain. I can also go and talk to this hunter guy, right? And get more info about what's going on. Let's go to the docks for a minute and just see if I can find a drowner. What up, yo? Any drowners around here? Nothing. Is that one? Nope, it's a pillar.
Whoa there, Roach.
The world is brimming with interesting places filled with dangers or treasure. Such sites are marked on your map. Okay. Temerian Lily Key.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm confused. Whoa, whoa, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. The camera's just spinning on its own. I'm literally not pressing any buttons. Fuck off. Okay. Yeah, why does it look like there's something here, but there isn't? That was a key to the Temerian Lily, right, that we got from this guy. But is that his marker that's on the map? fuck it, who cares? Let's just look for drowners.
Move it.
I feel like I'm really boring to watch playing this game. Like I'm doing everything wrong and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I should be playing Senran Kagura, something that's like on my level. Oh, is that drowners? Can I sneak? These are wolves. What's the difference between a wolf and a warg? Is a warg just like a big wolf? There's a marker here. Ruby dust, diamond dust, steel ingot, an old goat hide, bunch of shit. None of this stuff's the stuff I need for the potion, but it's probably expensive stuff. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go back on the horse. And I'm gonna look for another quest in the area. And I'm just gonna keep doing side quests until one of them leads us to a bloater. Since I have literally no idea how to play this game. That one looks fine, I guess. Oops, wrong button. How the hell did you play this game on foot? There's no way you played this game on foot. This map is huge. Like, it feels like it's dense enough to have fun stuff everywhere, but it's big.
Slow now. Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Oh.
Trail's fresh. Islov just left home.
Oh, I'm on the wrong quest. I'm dumb. This is like the quest to talk to the hunter who was getting attacked by the griffin. Right? Oh yeah, there's fast travel. I forgot about that. Do you have to find one signpost to travel to the others? I think you do, right? Like you can't just fast travel to a signpost from nowhere.
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
XL bullies.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
The character models look better in the dark than they do in the light. They actually
kill those
do.
mutts before they hurt someone.
Like, they look far better in the dark.
That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, 'cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce. Too late. Attacked another one.
He said to use my silver sword. He said, so don't mind blunting your silver sword, but they're wolves, right? There's no way we're using a silver sword on them.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Huh? I want to find out. Is he a werewolf?
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse.
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other.
He was a homosexual.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables.
Oh.
They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians.
You know what? You know when he said I'm a freak, and then...
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you
I'll
care.
let them finish.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
When he said, I'm a freak, and then Geralt went, I'm a freak too, right? That could have went so wrong. Geralt was like a couple of lines away from getting his cock sucked. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm a freak. He's like, I'm a freak too, baby. Right? He could have just added baby on the end of that. And he would have found himself in a completely different video game. Where are we escorting this guy back to? Oh yeah, ability points. We haven't actually even done that yet. I'm finally level 2. When you have gained a certain number of experience points, you advance in level. Yep, Yeah, ability points. An ability color indicates what branch it belongs to. There's 5 branches. No, it was Witcher's Cure Snake. Oh my god, Grumbledunk. Oh my god. Oh my god, really? So what's good? What's good to get? Is Whirl good? Oh fuck, I'm on the fucking meditating thing now. What's good to buy? Shit. Arrow deflection. Marksmanship. Lightning reflexes. Cold blood. Deflect arrow while parrying. Adrenaline point gain plus 1%. Just sword damage, which is probably the one on the left. Or this one. Strength. I've heard that the whirlwind move is really good. Spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area. I've heard this is fucking sick. I guess it's not that important right now. Let's just go strength training. How do we buy it? Mislav, where are you going? Where the hell is he going? Oh.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'm gonna go, I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
What the fuck is that? A wolf?
A camp. Are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Fucking bees! Fuck you, bees.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
So there were 2.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least
and one
a
of them
week.
died, and then the other one's like
Griffin
flying
must be
around.
a male.
Trying to determine type.
Thick shaft.
I don't know what that
dense
means.
Barbs. A royal griffin. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Ooh, you get experience points for doing that type of shit. That's cool. Alright. E. Why is there a sound like a fucking glowing portal somewhere? You hear that? What the fuck is this?
Magic. A place of power.
Oh, how did I pull a torch out? I have a torch? I didn't even know that. Okay. Oh, I thought I had to use the power on the thing. That was a keen sign. I thought that was the Axie sign because they're so similar. Alright. Cool. Let's horse it up. It's funny that I'm having like a completely different experience with this game this time through. The first time through, the first quest I went on was a Noon Wraith, and I didn't know how to fight the Noon Wraith. I got my ass kicked, went back to it, complained about how the game was telling me to do one thing and expecting me to do another, and then I gave up. That was my full experience of the game. And it felt clunkier than this, but this still feels kind of clunky, like it's kind of a clunky game.
That's it, Roach.
Can you not jump across that, Roach? Come on. Dude, Roach fucking sucks, man. This is like the worst horse in a game ever.
Giddy up.
Fucking turn around, bitch. I swear to God, Roach is the worst horse.
Move it.
Oh, this ledge is too steep. Meanwhile, the Skyrim horse is like going up sheer cliffs. A flock of seagulls is calling me? Wait, what? Let me get on.
Faster.
It's the worst horse. I don't know what do you mean a flock of seagulls is calling me? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get the joke. A flock of seagulls? Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything? I know this song I ran so far away. Alright, let's talk to this guy making some hashish.
You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
Because earlier on we drew our water from the river. But
So many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank
Aww.
half a pitcher. Felt dreadfully ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever
Aww.
with drink. And not
They're all
beer
dying,
nor
dude.
cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away.
This is the
And
quest
don't
I
let any
did.
man near.
With the Noon Wraith. This is the Noon Wraith.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
Yeah, it said something like, kill it at noon, or kill it when it's not noon. And I went, and it was like, what the fuck? And I was just like clubbing it, and it just doing nothing. It was like fucked. It was a completely glitched quest. I mean, you're talking this was 6 years ago, more than 6 years ago. I'm gonna say I'll help.
Fine, I'll help.
I
Where's
don't
this
want
well?
a reward.
In
I'm
Havel,
fine.
a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about.
I did check the
Drive it
bestiary,
off.
but it
Please.
was glitched because I watched somebody else do it on YouTube, and they went at the exact same time of day as me, and they found it really easy. I genuinely. Can I take this? All right. Apparently, I could just take this. Where's this guy's daughter? Oh, that's a son. Is that the daughter? And the kid's like drawn on the wall? It could be something that I didn't do right, but I remember specifically looking it up after the stream because I was so pissed off that it didn't work. And then finding that I'd done it properly and it just was glitched. Alright, there's the girl dying. She's like, oh! Farmer's wife, she's just pissed off.
She's a fever. Has fainting spells. She's in a bad way,
I
Master.
swear to God,
Bad
I did
way.
it right. I think that was the conclusion, that I'd done it right and that the game was just like glitched. It was something about the time of day, and then I think you're right about the... You have to use the silver sword as well, right? Like, because it's a wraith. I'm pretty certain that that's what it was. Why did I keep going to the world map? I meant to be going to this. Alright, cool. And it's where? It's all the way here. It's doing this thing again. I'm not pressing any fucking direction on the... Fucking hell. It's... I'm not pressing that. I'm literally not even touching these fucking controls. What it... I thought this game got patched. You're on version fucking 4 of the game. No other game's done this. I just played a 30-hour game with this controller and it was fine. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. How did I fix this last time? I did something in the world map, right? Like I went around the world map and then I pressed buttons and it worked. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna save it and restart the game because this is fucked. No, I don't need to. Opening the select menu fixed it. It's so fucking frustrating. Just work.
Giddy up. The old oak tree brewing cider with devilish glee. Drink it down.
Okay, 6 years later, we're going back to the well and we're gonna kill this fucking Noon Wraith. Even though it's early morning, which is probably when it's at its strongest. Maybe I'll wait. I'll wait until nighttime. Right? Hold on. How do I meditate and wait?
Infamous well.
Yeah, there was like a there was a thing I had to touch near it, and it told me more about it, right? Something like that.
Grass around the well scorched.
It'd be so funny if I got the exact same issue as last time.
Might be useful.
Alright. It was Yellow Diary that we picked up, right? 7 Volker Center petition how grievances. This isn't anything to do with the Noonwraith. Volker sent a petition of our grievances against the Lord to the court at Vizima. Vizima? Listed all the harm he's done us. How he killed Johann for not taking off his cap quick enough. How he trampled their fields when drunk with nary a thought of repayment. How he barged in during Peter's wedding and demanded his right of the first night. Wait, is right of the first night a thing? Europeans are weird, man. Right of the first night's actually fucked. Like, that's actually fucked. No drowner brains. Nobody in this village collected drowner brains at all.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. All signs point to a Noonwraith.
Okay, okay. And then you could check the bestiary now, right? Now that he knows it's a Noonwraith. I remember doing this. Okay, glossary. Bestiary. Okay. And it says to use Spectre Oil, Earden Signs, or Moon Dust Bomb. On particular searing summer days when the sun reaches its zenith, which zenith means like the highest point in the air, right? Wraiths will at times appear, resembling sun-scorched women dressed in long white robes. Yeah. This is why if one ever finds a wedding ring or torn veil in the middle of a field, one should not pick it up, but instead back away from it as quick as possible. I think we find the veil next to the well, right? Moondust Bomb and Spectre Oil. Like if we come back during the daytime. I can't make Spectre Oil, I don't have any of the stuff. But I guess we could fuck it up anyway, just using, what sign was it? I want to get it right this time, otherwise I'll quit this game for another 6 years.
Something's tied the Noonwraith to this place.
Earden sign.
An object. Something she needs before she'll leave this world.
I was pretty sure it was a veil that we were to find.
Bloodstains. Almost faded. But the line's taut. Something's not right. New Wraith won't stray too far from the well.
Uh-oh.
A corpse, hanged by the bucket rope. Woman the journal belonged to. Must be. Wide pelvis, small jaw. A woman. Around 30, judging by the teeth. Left arm's missing. Need to cremate the remains. Gotta find the object that binds her to this place before I do, though. Was she wearing the bracelet from her husband? Might be why her arm fell off. Gotta jump down there. Hope I don't break my legs.
Can I go now? Some part of me remembers doing this as well. Like, I remember doing this. Oops. Oops. Huh? How do I... I'm confused. If I'm pressing to select this, right? Select the torch? Then why doesn't pressing the right trigger make the torch appear? Why do I have to press this and then use this for the torch? Do you know what I mean? Like, why have it on the quick menu when it's something that you... I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna argue with the game. Apparently none of the other 5 million people that played it thought that was dumb. Am I looking for an arm? Oh, I can swim faster. What the fuck am I doing? I don't think her arm's gonna be in here. No. Yeah. Isn't there like a see in the dark button? Like, can't Witchers see in the dark? It's gonna be noon by the time I find whatever I'm meant to be finding down here. Hey! Evidence. Alright, so now I swim my way out, because there's no way back up the well. Got it.
Lucky not to come up empty-handed. A bracelet. with an inscription. To Claire, from Volker. Bracelet must have belonged to the woman in the well. Lovely craftsmanship, but I'll have to burn it with the body to get rid of the Noon Wraith for good. Better do it near the well.
Just like simple things, right? Like in the bottom right of the screen, it says swim swiftly, press, and then it has the button, right? And we've established that the one that looks like it's filled in is the right button. But when I'm doing it, it's not doing it. Is it moving faster or not? Like if I press the button, right? Does this look faster? And if I press the other one, which is the left button, is it moving faster? Or is it press and hold? It is moving faster and it is just press it once. It's just so fucking slow that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Need to prepare for this fight. Brew some refill, drink some potions.
Alright, we're not doing this one now then, right? We don't have the potion and we don't have the oil. I'm just gonna do the same shit I did last time, where I'm gonna fuck it up and then complain. Right? I don't think we do this. Do we do this? Oh, I don't want to do it and fuck it up. I'm gonna save, and if I fuck it up, then I'll just go back to my save and I won't complain. Yeah, here. This makes the Wraith appear, and because it's not noon, it should be weaker because it's nighttime, right? Or something like that.
And the bracelet. Igni.
And then we use the Irden thing, the purple thing on the ground, and fight it in that zone. Damn, that tongue though.
Hey, I think it worked.
Look, it works! It's doing damage. It took me 6 years to beat that boss.
She's gone. For good.
Trophy. What do you do with the trophies? You stick them on your horse or something? Like... something like that, right? Do you have to say a prayer? Inventory. Armor... food and drink, other, crafting, trophy. It does go on your horse. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. Cool. We did it, lads. After all this time, all these years, we finally did it. I think the last time I attempted that boss, I had a fucking Radeon 280X. That's a graphics card.
Run, Roach. Whoa! Job done.
The well was haunted by the ghost of a woman who was killed there. I drove it away.
I just hope every unburied wretch don't start haunting us. Well, that battlefield's gonna cause us a heap of trouble.
If they do, you know who to contact. Meanwhile, Claire, Volker, names ring a bell?
I don't know him. Though I did hear our herbalist Tamira mention a Claire once.
Is
Same one,
Tamira
maybe?
the same
Your
herbalist
reward,
I need to speak
Master
to about
Witcher.
the griffin?
The gold I'd hid away for Mandy's dowry. Without you, she'd never have lived to wed. Now, let's hope for it, at least.
Keep the coin for your daughter.
At this point, doubt I'll ever marry. You keep the coin for Mandy, her wedding. Raise a toast to my health then.
Thank you, Master Witcher. Them's warm words. You've a good heart. But I can't let you go empty-handed. Take this, at least. Fill up.
What do you give me? A sausage roll? An amethyst. You know what I probably did? And why it probably didn't die? I probably used the sign, but I wasn't fighting her inside the sign. I think that's what I fucked up with, and that's how I like messed up the thing. It definitely could have been a glitch though. It could have also been that I was fighting her during the day. And I feel like there is something to do with that, right? Like, it's a type of game where it has a day-night cycle for a reason. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need a drowner brain. Does nobody have an issue with drowners? Are we just like a drowner-free society right now? I kind of feel like somebody should have a problem with drowners. This village had drowners near it. I think.
Come on, Roach.
So if I stand here,
That's it, Roach.
near the signpost, and I open up the world map, can I just like go straight to this one? Or straight to this one? No. You've got to actually open the fast travel menu from the signpost. Got it. Weird. You think it'd be a radius, right? Drowners.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Giving me no choice.
Am I gonna die? Oh my god. When did I last save? Please autosave. Help me. Help me autosave. Alright, cool. It's just after the fast travel. We're fine.
We'll look for Bastion later, once it's safe.
Show me what you got.
No brain? Come on. Hey! You got a brain. One brain. And a bunch of other random shit. What do I do with this? Does it explode? It does explode! Yeah, boy. We got fucking explosions in this game? I don't even really know. Oh no. Oh no. Huh? How do I get back up onto the land? What the fuck? Ugh. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a hole. I feel like this place is like a low side dungeon that I'm maybe too low level for, but then it's near the starting village, so it shouldn't be that difficult, right? I'm gonna save it and go up. It's like there's stuff up this hill. Oh shit, wrong sword, right? Is he dead? I don't know how to get up there. Something with that rope, maybe? No? It's like there was an earthquake and the whole thing got shifted. Yeah. Alright, fuck it. Where's that girl that needed the potion? Brew a dose of swallow potion. Take the potion to the herbalist. We're going to go here first, though. This village is fucking depressing, dude. Everybody's just crying. Oh my god. It's totally fucked. fireworks signs, like fucking Gandalf, just to cheer them up a bit. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one at all, to be honest. I feel like they're not in the mood. It might give them PTSD from all like the other stuff that happened. This alchemist has a huge ass. Is there a photo mode? Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not even trying to be perverted. It's just that she actually does have like a fucking dumper, dude. Remember in Fallout 4 when everybody had long asses? Like all the asses were long? She just got like a really fucking big one. Jesus Christ. Anyway, can I fix this girl?
Yes.
Got a potion.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
What did she give me? Do I just have to be patient and let it pop up? Am I too impatient? Maybe it is my TikTok brain. 50 crowns. 2 venom extracts. Alright, this at least something interesting. Manuscript for cursed oil. Alright.
A veil hangs between the world men see and the one they cannot. This veil blocks the dead from the view of the living, and the living from the view of the dead. Some mages can break through this veil and communicate with the dead, or else summon them to the world of the sun for short periods of time. This is the art known as necromancy.
The dead can also break through the veil and enter the world of the living on their own. Yet unlike the necromancers, in doing so, they are not driven by reason and will, but by a thoughtless, irrational need. This need arises from powerful emotions such as regret, longing, or wrath. Very often these emotions gain their power by being invested in a material object by the dead individual while he or she still knew life. Oh, so the emotions put into the object before they die, and then if they're brought back, they haunt worse than they would have? The objects most frequently so endowed: wedding rings, favorite toys, or instruments used for the crime, which sent the returned individual to the other world in the first place. So like if you're stabbed by the knife, it's the victim that comes back through the knife, not the owner of the knife, not like finding Jason Voorhees' knife or anything like that. Got it. Cool, cool. This ass though, can we go back to talking about just the sheer immensity? They knew what they were doing, dude. One day, one of the playtesters was like, you know what you should have her do? And the devs were like, what?
Yes?
Alright, ever heard of a woman named Claire?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarreled with the lord of the manor. He then gathered the family, moved out into the woods to start a new settlement. The lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing, no bloodshed. But you saw. Word is Claire said something about the lord's son, Florian. Something that made the lord furious. But who knows the truth?
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
I like how everything is interconnected so far. Like, even stuff that doesn't seem connected is slightly connected. And in a way, I didn't need the 10 experience and the 10 gold coins for this one. Like, she could have just given me this part of the story and it would have been fine. What the fuck is going on here? We didn't quite save the dude. I can't loot him for some reason. Yep. Unlootable, okay. Alright, what are we doing now? Quests. We have complete the Griffin contract, or we have find some buckthorn on the riverbed, which are basically the same thing, right? Yeah, like we need to do this before we do the other one. Complete your collection of Gwent cards. Yeah, but that can take a back seat. That can take a back seat to what we're doing now. So we're swimming down into the water, getting some stuff, and then... Yep. Where's my horse? Am I wrong about this? But did Metal Gear Solid 5 come out the year after The Witcher 3? I want to Google this. I don't remember. Witcher 3 release date. Witcher 3 was 18th of May 2015. Ah, and Metal Gear Solid 5 was September 2015. Not gonna lie, right? Both games made in 2015, both games made by reasonably large studios. You could argue that Kojima Productions and Konami was much bigger than CD Projekt Red back then. I think the horse stuff is way fucking better in Metal Gear. I actually think that Metal Gear Solid, like, even though it's a different style of game, it looks better than this too, but in a different way, right? Like, it's not comparable because the environments aren't comparable and the way the game isn't really comparable, but the horse stuff is way better in Metal Gear. That horse rides like a fucking dream. Like, when you're on the Metal Gear horse, you feel like you're on a fucking horse, right? When you're on this one, it feels like you're on... I don't know. You know one of those pantomime horses where there's a guy in the front and there's a guy in the back? It feels like you're on one of those. It doesn't feel like a real horse. It feels like two people pretending to be a horse. It's just how slow he is, I think, as well, and it's how his head moves. Like, look how his head just snaps position. So strange. I don't know. It's a minor thing, but I pick up on stuff sometimes. I didn't know this was the same year as MGS5. I thought MGS5 was 2016 somehow. I think... Yeah. But how did Metal Gear Solid 5 get Game of the Year at the Game Awards if The Witcher 3 was out in the same year? Maybe because Metal Gear Solid came out a lot closer to the... Did it not get the... Wait, hold on. The Game Awards, Game of the Year winners. 2015, Game of the Year 2015 was The Witcher 3. Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't get Game of the Year at the Game Awards. I think this game has more stuff going on for graphics. Like, it has water, it has trees, it has like more plant life and like the people and whatever, right? But Metal Gear Solid 5 has those face scanned models, so the cutscenes, you know, have like these face scanned people in them. which is really hard to like beat in terms of like facial animation and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I think now that this game has like RTX and whatever, it's probably this game. And maybe I'm just like remembering Metal Gear Solid 5 is looking a lot better than it did. But yeah. Apparently 2016 Game of the Year was Overwatch. Which is actually the only time that a multiplayer game has actually won Game of the Year at the Game Awards. Yeah, it's just Stephanie Houston's face, the face of Quiet, and then what was the other one that really stood out? Ocelot. I think Ocelot looks like really natural. Yeah. There's something about this game where like its visual style is just maybe something that I'm not the biggest fan of. There's definitely a lot more going on, and like the graphics go higher in this game. Like if you run like Metal Gear Solid 5 on a Titan, right? You run it on like an old Titan card. You're gonna be able to max it out 60 FPS 1080p, but you couldn't run this with RTX on a Titan. You know what I mean? Like there's more headroom. Yeah, Ocelot doing sexy dances. Miller doing sexy dances with his one arm. Feels bad, man. Alright, let's go swimming. I think, like, maybe, though, if there was a desert environment in this game, and you compared the two, I think that this game would look worse. I mean, these skyboxes don't look as good as Metal Gear Solid 5, not from what I remember. These skyboxes look very static, right? But Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't really do a lot of water. I don't really even remember there being water at all in Metal Gear Solid 5, only around the power plant that was near in the Africa zone. Yeah, I'd need to play MGS5 again to compare, but I feel like the graphics in this game go higher. You can like set them higher. But if you're judging like the console version or what you could run on a Titan at the time that both games released, I'd probably go with MGS. MGS, all in all though, ran at much higher FPS as well. Like it was a very, very well optimized game. Whatever Kojima's crew did with that engine was just like top tier. Like really top tier. That engine fucking kicked ass. I'd really have to go back and play MGS5. Like, I'm saying that I really do feel like MGS5 is better looking. Especially at the time it came out. If you were playing both games on a similar system, you're probably gonna find that 5 looked better, but
should talk to Vesemir.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the horse that got me talking about this. The horse in this game is way fucking worse. Oh boy, the horse is worse. Even like general movement is worse in this game. I like, you know the thing in Assassin's Creed where if you're running in one direction and you shift to move the other way? You know what I mean? Like if you run one way and you shift the other way and your character goes for like a little lurch, it's very hard to make that lurch feel natural, but I feel like MGS5 did. Death Stranding kind of felt a little bit clunkier though. But again, I'm not like apples to apples comparing them. I'm meaning like Death Stranding felt clunky for the time it came out, and Metal Gear Solid 5 felt good for the time it came out. Like if I run to the right and then run to the left in this game, feels weird. Feels very stiff, static upper body. You know what I mean? It feels like very fucking odd. Even running feels like very odd and lurchy. Whereas Metal Gear Solid 5, it felt like, I don't know. You've seen how he runs in 5. He fucking he runs in like a really funny way. In this game as well, when you're running, like sprinting, you kind of look like you're floating. Like he moves faster than his feet should be taking him, and there's no impact with the ground. Damaged item? Hold up. Damaged item? Do I need a grindstone? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's the nearest grindstone? Uh-oh. Shouldn't every village have like a smith? And you're probably right about the frame rate thing. Metal Gear Solid 5, because like essentially it's a third-person shooter, and more of the game is about the action. You need the 60 FPS, but it ran really fucking well. I ran it at really high frame rates. I even streamed it at 60 FPS with whatever settings I was playing on, and I'm remembering it as looking really good.
Good man. Whose field is that? The other side of the river.
Maybe I'll install it tonight and like load it.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
I think if I installed it now, it would be my old save and I wouldn't know how to play it.
Got good news.
But I could
and
run
bad
around
news.
and just have a look
Good
at it.
News first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two Witchers? Go on.
No, I'm
Tell
not
me what
adding
you know.
mods. I'm just gonna like
Griffin's
load it
abandoned
up
its
and look at
lair.
it for like
Gotta make a lure,
20
set a
minutes.
And how's that going?
If I can work out how to fast travel to Africa and back to Afghanistan, that's what I'll do. I'll just have a look at it.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle at the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Not kidding. You kind of forget how fucking smelly some places can get until you pass a farm. If you pass a farm, or like up near me, there's horse fields, like private horse fields where there's donkeys, ponies, horses and stuff like that. If you walk past at the wrong time of day, oh my god, that's a fucking stink,
Learned
dude.
some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm gonna click your link. I like how it does that, by the way. When I Alt-Tab, it fades the audio. Monster Energy Zero Ultra. What? What is it replacing with it? We'll also replace the standard... Oh, it's the magazine. The empty magazine is now a Monster Energy. Wow. Wow. Just looking at the screenshots this guy's taken, I feel like I'm totally right in what I'm saying. It's a different style. Metal Gear Solid's a different style, but I think it looks better to me. It's the faces. It's the faces more than the bodies. The character models look a bit more geometric than I remembered, and the textures don't look as good. Like the textures on The Witcher right now, if you look at the leather and stuff, it looks better. But it looks like they took a photo and they just applied a photo to the model, which is probably how it's done, right? Whereas I feel like Metal Gear Solid would struggle at stuff like that, but I do like how it looks.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove.
Like, it's really
Plenty of
nitpicky
room and
for me to
far
nitpick
enough
like
so
that.
No one will get in our way.
But like,
Good. Meet you there.
Look at stuff like that bench, right? Like, I don't want to nitpick, but it's clear they just like stretched a wood texture over the bench, right? And it gives it this look this look that looks like a CG comic. Is it giving me another tutorial about how to make these fucking things? What is this? Blinds opponents when its explosive radius destroys monster nests. Okay. Kills necrophages. Okay. Thunderbolt potion. Okay. I think you know what I mean though, right? What the fuck am I doing? Consumables. Consumable empty. Huh? Potions. Vulven hour temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. Tawny owl. Oh. Oh. Swallow. Thunderbolt. Yeah, I'm gonna need some fucking help on this one. So, you know what it says in the first slot and the last slot? How do I get to the other slots? Let me finish the sentence I was talking about, actually. Yeah, like, this type of thing where they use a photo and they just stretch it over a model to make it look like a texture, sometimes it looks like shit. Sometimes it looks really good, sometimes it serves a purpose, but sometimes it just looks like shit. And I think it's often when the texture is applied flat with no bump map and no, like, displacement map at all. And The Witcher has that kind of look to it. Like, everything looks like a photo of something that's been stuck together, and it makes the game look like a collage. Like, the ground. That's clearly a photo of some ground, right? And even though other games do it, I feel like some games, even if they look less realistic, they look better for having made the choice not to do it. They look more stylized, or they choose to make something hand-painted or something like that, which doesn't look as real, but it looks good. I don't know. I might just be rambling. Should I read the glossary about the thing? It's a monster, right? So I should use steel? But it says hybrid. It's weak to grape shot bombs, hybrid oil, and art signs. So I don't know which sword I should use on it.
But Tosley said he'd not give his dog this water. With so many corpses.
Just like Geralt draw. Are you sure? So how do I use a bomb then? I know it taught me in the tutorial, but like what I'm saying is if I select this, right? If I select the torch. Oh, I know. No, wait, maybe I don't. The bottom section is a different selection wheel. This is the item that you'll use. Ah, this is the item you'll use when you go into Witcher Vision and then press the right trigger, right? Ah. Got it. I was like, what the fuck? Why isn't it working? But that's what it is. My steel sword's almost fucked. Can I just switch the steel sword? I never thought about that. Inventory. Steel sword. Do I have another steel sword? 25 to 31. They're all 25 to 31. Right? Yeah, like this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like you see how the ground is literally just a big photo? I feel like Metal Gear Solid 5 didn't do things like this in this way. And maybe that's why I liked it more. For graphics. it could also just be rose-tinted goggles. It could be rose-tinted glasses, and I'm just completely misremembering what that game looked like. It could have just looked like shit. Maybe I'm just completely misremembering. I'm willing to admit that could be true. Alright, let's fucking bait the hook.
Amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Cool.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait
I didn't save, though.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Oh fuck, I'm fucking worried. I'm worried I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow? The fuck?
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Okay. Gambling? Well. Cool.
A witcher with a crossbow. We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Alright, silver sword. Cool.
It's fast! It's about to dive! Come on!
Oh wow. Select the crossbow and... Okay. RB to let loose a bolt from your crossbow. Hold on. Am I high? I am high. It's RB to use the things on the bottom, and it's... Oh! And it's right trigger to use the stuff at the top. Got it.
Don't let it get away!
Wait, what am I doing? What do you mean, don't let it get away? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why are you throwing that? Fucking a million pop-ups. I fucked up. I thought the crossbow was active and I tried to use the crossbow. How do I hit it? I genuinely don't understand how to use the crossbow. I think, like, I can't click in the thumbstick to target the fucking griffin when it's in the air and then hit it. It just doesn't let me. I think you can only fucking pop it in the head on the ground like this. Which kind of defies the purpose of having it. Right? Like, the whole point is to shoot it out the air, right? Dude, I'm just bad at the game. That's all. That's all it is. Oh, it wants you to wait until it's coming in like that. Got it, got it, got it. It wasn't to stop it escaping, it was to hit it when it's trying to dive. That was the whole point. I was just trying to use it for like a different purpose than what it wanted me to use it for.
Not bad. Not bad.
Got it, got it.
Though you could stand to improve some things.
Of course I could, I'm fucking fucked up.
For example? Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Do I get to keep the head as like a trophy? Oh. Was it in the first and second game that you had the trophy around your waist, right? You didn't put it on the horse, it was actually on your belt. But now it's like the side of the horse. %10 chance to dismember. Oh my god. I think I like the Noonwraith one. 5% bonus experience from humans and non-humans. That's pretty good. Ah, fuck it. It's a tiny difference. Alright, one now.
Go.
You know how Metal Gear Solid 5 has that thing where your research and stuff happens even when you're not playing the game? If I was to load up my old save, I bet I have like 1 million materials and my base has been attacked like 50 billion times. Oh no. It's probably true, right? When I went into the game the last time, I'd reached the cap on how much stuff it stores before you have to take it out and use it. And then I used it all and I still didn't unlock everything in the game. And it had been years. It had been like 3-4 years. Like, say it can hold like 200,000 of something, but to actually get everything in the game you need like 6 million.
Right. You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool.
Oh no, this is the guy from before, right?
Military Codex, Article 2, Section
The farmer
3.
boy.
For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
What?
Killed the griffin.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Of course I'm fucking taking the coin. Fuck off. I'll take the coin from shitheads. But if it's somebody who like wants to give me the kid's wedding dowry, I'm not taking that. Alright, let me get the fuck out of here and... Damn. He's getting fucking whipped. Oh no. I shouldn't be laughing. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fast travel. And we're not gonna do the main mission. We're gonna fast travel to that bounty board. We need to go back here anyway, I suppose. Yeah, I just don't feel like playing it as a bad guy, though. I feel like playing it as a good guy. I like the amethyst as a reward instead of the money anyway. Plus, we saved that girl from dying, or at least we're trying to. I don't know if we get to go back and see if she's alive. The one that's with the herbalist. Like, I'm trying to do everything positive and do things right, you know? I'm trying to not be a dick. Alright, I'm gonna save it here in front of the bounty board so that I know tomorrow what I'm doing. And we'll read the missions on it. Until then, though, I think we're donezo. I think we're donezo. It's midnight. I've been playing for like 3.5 hours. Dude, that trader, something was suspicious about him, you know? I think he was, something was suspicious. I think he was, you know, he was being a dick. Plus, we needed that money to buy the milk, right? We needed milk money. Can I replace this with pierogies? That's kind of a weird system too. Like, since these all serve the same kind of purpose, it would make more sense for the game to, like, when you're done using your heavy stuff, replace it with, like, the lighter heals. Like, nobody's role-playing, like, eating the different foods, right? Nobody's playing this game as, like, a vegan. So why not just go to the next food? I don't know. Anyway. Also, how do I use these two slots, these two consumable slots? I don't understand that yet. Right? Like, I can see them. I can see them. But I don't know how to actually use them. Do I do this and go up and down? Like, I don't get what this means. Switch potions. Hold up, hold down. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. Press twice to equip potion. Ugh! This menu. Ugh. Hold to apply oil. Hold to apply oil. So if I switch potions to the... Wait. Oops, just ate a dumpling by accident. Hold up. Hold to switch, right? So tawny oil, right? And if I want to apply the oil, I press left to put it on my steel sword, right to put it on my silver. So if I press right, this puts the tawny oil onto my... No. No. Maybe if I draw my sword first? Or is that not an oil? Maybe that's not an oil. Yeah, this menu fucking sucks. Like, it is really bad. It's really, really bad. If you play, like, a Plague Tale, or any other game I've played recently, the menu is, like, way better for doing stuff like that. Like, way better. I don't know. It's weird. Alright. Anyway, we don't need to do it anyway, right? Like, we're donezo. I don't know, man. I don't know. This game so far for me is like a 7 out of 10 game. Like, I can see why people loved it. I'm not completely sold on the story yet. I feel like chasing Yennefer is going to be very boring. I don't like stories where you're just chasing somebody over and over and over. But maybe it'll get better. The little, like, side stories are really interesting. The little side stories are great. Like, I'm loving those. The voice acting's funny. The characters you meet have been funny so far. Yep. All that stuff's fantastic. If I have to play the main story to get to the DLC, then maybe we will do the DLC. I'm somebody who like sometimes gets to the end of the main game and I'm like, I can't be bothered playing the DLC, but if you're hyping it up that much and saying it's actually really good, then maybe I'll play it. I mean, I've had the DLC forever. Sandy bought me this game for my birthday like 7 years ago. It has to be 6 or 7 years ago, because it was, I think it was 6. Because it was 2017 was the last save game I had for this. So I think it was, he bought it in April, and then I played it in November. Need to be a high level. Well, I'm level 3. I should actually level up as well. Right, just before I go. I got 2 points. Fuck it, let's go with this. Even like this menu kind of feels slightly clunky, just the way that it has those pop-ups to confirm stuff. I don't know. A lot of games nowadays do the press and hold. So instead of asking you to confirm if you want to do something, you have to like hold the button for a second and let the wheel spin up. But that's a modern thing, right? You can't expect everybody to innovate. I don't even know who did that first. I want to say that Tomb Raider 2013 did that for its crafting, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was Rise that did that for the crafting. Like you had to press and hold the buttons to like fill up the circle. Anyway, really odd choice as well though to have the thumbsticks not labeled. Like to sprint, press dinner plate. Press dinner plate to sprint. Press it twice to call horse. Why not just label it as left? It's so weird. Anyway. Alright, enough yapping. Good night. Thanks for watching. Great stream. Good game. Good night. Good night.